Alright, welcome back to Finding My ELO on chess.com. So, as always, let's begin with the puzzles. We're at 775. Do we check, take rook? It doesn't look like there's a mate in one that I'm aware of. And we have 2 pawns to his 1. And then we just push. And then we get a queen. And he loses. Cool. Alright, so it's actually really good to see them no longer just being, you know, checkmates immediately. Okay, so if I take queen, and he does that, that's bad. If I take, he takes queen, I take, maybe that's the right call? Maybe. Because it's going to cause trouble if he gets his pawn promoted. So that's my guess. That is wrong. Okay. First wrong answer. Okay. So then it is take. No? Wait, what? Okay, I'm missing something here. I'm missing something. It can't possibly be check, can it? What does that accomplish? I mean, I don't follow. Because that's just knight captures. Oh, wait. Is it check? And then he has, yeah, that's what it is. Check, he moves, I take queen. Okay. That's the answer. Alright, it's good to see that they're actually, useful now. Instead of just, whatever. So, yeah, this is another mate, because, yep. And then the queen's defending this square, not this one, or this one. So, alright. And there's the 3 puzzles for the day. Alright, so with 1 wrong puzzle and 2 right ones, let's see if maybe we have a good game. Starting at 794, I'm gonna push the king pawn, I think. And he does that. I hate this. I take, he takes, his queen's out early. I hate it. So what if we just don't? What if we just don't? How about that? But I can just... And if he takes, my queen's defending. Unless there's some shenanigans that I'm not, aware of. Okay, so now I can bring my knight to also defend this. Easy. And now I can threaten his queen. So... See, now if I do that, his queen just takes. Which is not ideal. So I think we just further reinforce the pawn we still have. He does that. So I'm going to do that. So he can't use his knight anymore to attack it. Put him in check. And then question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm not liking this. I mean, like, yeah, he's blown out all of his defense, but he's also, like, very much pushing into my space. And I don't feel like trading a piece for 2 pawns. Unless if I take, he takes, I take. This pawn is open. I can put him in check. And then what? He would have to move his king. If he moved his king here, what? What? What is my answer here? I could also just take the bishop. I'm taking way too long to decide. I'm taking way too long to decide. You know what? Let's try it. Let's try it. Is he going to put me in check now? No. So, I put him in check. I think that's the right play here. If he goes here, he's blocking that. If he goes here, then he's blocking that. So I think I trade here, and then I castle. So now I can put him in check there. I need to bring my knight out, I know. My knight would be very helpful. What? I'm very confused now. But if I mess this up, I probably lose my queen. Okay. So now if he moves this pawn, I take his rook. There's no way he's going to trade. Okay. I was about to say there's no way he's going to trade his queen for a knight. So what if I just do this? Okay, he does that. But I can do this. So now he's in check and he has to move. I'm down almost 2.25 minutes. I'm not down as much as I. Then I do this. And then I do this. All right. Now that that's taken care of. Alright. What's the play now? Obviously, if he pushes the pawn, that's check. Like, free bishop. Actually, heck, would that be mate? He can't go to any of these because of this rook. He wouldn't be able to go to any of these because... Yeah, he wouldn't be able to go to any of these because of the queen. Any of these because of the rook. So he'd have to go to one of these two. And if he went to this one, I just... Oh, no, because knight. I would have to take the knight first. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So we made a blunder. We made 2 mistakes. How would I have finished this game? Like, I imagine he wouldn't move this pawn. Not willingly. So, this bishop's protecting the pawn. This knight's protecting the pawn. So, I'm assuming he would probably defend the knight. Right? Mate in 11? Really? That's... okay. So if he defended the knight, then I could put him in check without taking. There's nothing that can move in front. Again, he can't move to any of these because of the rook. So he'd have to move to one of these. You know what? Let's do the game review first. And then play with the ending to see what the computer says the right moves were. Because I really don't, like, I know I had a massive advantage at that point. But I feel like I probably would have messed up something. I know I could probably have won based on, you know, queen and 2 rooks and 2 knights versus knight, bishop, and 2 rooks. But all it would take is one time moving my queen wrong and losing it for nothing, then we'd be even again. Although his pawns were, like, completely butchered. So, starting off, book. Computer didn't like that too much. But I didn't want to play into his queen shenanigans. So, yeah, at this point, it's saying, yeah, you should have taken, because, I mean, yeah. This is an inaccuracy, and I understand why. See, that is no good, since his queen is defending. I don't know why, but I was thinking, like, oh yeah, he's gonna go here, I'm gonna take, he's gonna take, I'm gonna take, and then I'm gonna take his rook, yeah. But even his knight's defending the square, like, that was just... yeah. Bad. That was bad. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, and yeah. And then that. So, I take, he takes, I take, he takes, I lose. Like, what? How is taking the right answer there? It's like, no matter what, I'm going to be down. I'm either going to be down a pawn with these 3 lined up to push and then threaten my bishop, which, you know, can't go anywhere over here. So I'd have to fall back to one of these 2 squares. Like, I don't see how taking that pawn... I mean, I guess it is a similar situation if I just let him take. It is still the same I have nowhere to go with my bishop situation. So yeah, no, this was questionable. I agree. Really, they say bishop take. So I realized my idea of attacking this pawn was ruined. So why bishop take? I'm confused. So, instead of taking castle? Okay, well, whatever. We did this. Queen? Oh, yeah, moving the pawn there so that if I move my queen there, the rook takes. Yeah, that is the better move. Huh, great move. And then that. Huh? Wait. But this does nothing. Unless I'm missing something. What am I missing here? Why is that a great move? Or why is that the best move? So, the response is king defends that pawn. Then I castle. Oh, apparently I moved my knight, then castle. Wait, I think I'm doing this wrong. You know what? I think I need to learn how to study, like moves and stuff, rather than just trying to figure it out based on these lines. Yeah, like I said before, I'm gonna try to finish finding my ELO and then work on actually, practicing and improving at chess. Okay, castling is the right move there because it brings my rook in. Yep. So why is that an inaccuracy? Great move. Nice. Put him in check. What does that accomplish? I don't know. It got a little weird. Alright. So they want me to just sacrifice my knight to put my queen here? Really? Why? Mate in 4? So I push the pawn. Mate in 3. He retreats rather than taking the pawn. I put him in check with the rook. He blocks. Queen takes. He moves, and then queen mates. And if he takes, it's mate in 2. Check. He has to move there. Oh, okay. That's how it's mate in 2. Got it. Anyway, that's not what happened. What happened was I did that, and he did that. And that is beautiful. Whenever I can pull off a king-queen fork with a knight, it feels so good. So, if he would have continued playing, like, his pawns are wrecked completely. just completely destroyed. So I feel like this is probably the best move. It is. Yeah, because it prevents me from just taking the knight for free. So what's my response to that? Probably check. I think that's my response. Yeah, and it's the best move. Cool. And then he can't move here, can't move here. So if he moves here, obviously take with a check. What? The knight! Yeah, see, that's exactly what I mean. I could have potentially thrown my knight away. Then again, I had 5 minutes left, 5.5 minutes. I wouldn't be in such a rush if I actually, couldn't take the move back. Okay, so if he moves there, I guess that is the right... the rook. The rook is the right move. Okay, yeah. Because then he moves wherever, since nothing can block it, and then boom. Oh, they really want me to keep just dancing around the knight there, huh? In any case, yeah, at this point, I just want to just exchange pieces until he has nothing left and I have a queen. That would be ideal. Although, that was dangerous. Like, if he had sneakily gotten a straight line and I moved the rook away for any reason, then I could have easily been mated from a blunder. But okay. So, that's the best move. And apparently it's mate in 6 or mate in 5, depending on which direction he moves. And obviously the worst move would be this. Right? Because then I can do this, and then he's in check, so he has to move. Then if I do this, and he does this, then I can just do this. He has to move there. Then what? Oh, then I guess I move here. He can't move here. He can't move here, so he has to move. Oops, not. No. Kings don't even move like that. So he has to move here. And then. No? Oh, okay. I do this. He has to do this to not get mated. Then what? Like, then what? Like, I don't... Because, like, mate in 1. Oh, it didn't matter which... Okay, that's what I was missing. That's why I didn't realize this was mate in 1. Is because either of those spaces is mate, and my queen can go to either of them, and the rook can only defend 1. Amazing. Okay. So yeah, pretty good game. Alright, up to 809 again. Yeah, so we're definitely not gaining or losing as much as we had been. So that's pretty good. So yeah. How do I... here we go. Exit. Yeah, so I won 15. I would have lost 24. So I think that means that the computer is placing me in the 800 area. Because I was against a 700, and I would have lost 5 on a draw. And if I remember roughly how the ELO system works, that means I was expected to win this. So that's why it was only a 15 up on a win and a 24 down on a loss or 5 on a draw. It's because the system was like, yeah, you should win. All right. So yeah, it's probably going to land me somewhere in the mid to low 800s based on what I've been seeing, the trend of, movement I've seen in my ELO over the last couple of games. But yeah, we'll find out soon enough. For now, that has been Finding My ELO on chess.com. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, have a good one.